and Switch. Let's go live.
Let's go into cash. DenDD starting on the CD side, unlike I suggested, starting on the deep. They're gonna go for the CD sides, 5 killers. Robin's gonna go straight out aggressive on A main. Spots one guy, but that's it. Thing is, it's Crispy who has a smoke and 2 flashes, and he really wants to go and flash and smoke his teammates in, but not gonna get it. It's going to be Benji and Slap getting the kills. Benji can do more here, but no, he gets denied by Sarsen, and just like that, alternate attacks. They are in the site. They can plant the bomb. 3v3.
Good start coming in. Yeah, DenDD now have to get back in there and try and find these frags, but Ekvin on the site, holding close, making sure no one can get too close. It's going to be kick up the first man. He's flashed, he's dead. Ekvin opens up nicely. Slap now works his way around the back, but these positions being held by the T's are strong, and Crispy going to go straight down. Slap will find him. Ekvin looking for more, and he'll find it. It's all on Slap now. He has a 2k, he needs a 4k, and he's going to go down. Ekvin, 4 kills in the round, and the round win.
Yeah, great round for Ekvin. Alternate attacks, they wanted to go, one guy from A main, 4 guys from Squeaky. Crispy was supposed to smoke and flash his teammates into the A side, but he was denied by Robin. So that was a nice anti-setup from DenDD, I would say. They just go dry from Squeaky, go for it. They get into the site, get the bomb down, hold off the retake, and that's it. It's a round for alternate attacks. DenDD on a force buy. 3 CZs, a Deagle on Benji, and a Scout on Slap. With the 3k, he had enough money to go for a Scout and Killer. Pretty nice for Slap. He's gonna burn a bit, but still alive. Dumas gets a kill in Squeaky. Yeah, he pushed aggressively, gets the kill on Oscarish. Makes it a 5v4. Let's see what alternate attacks plan to do now. Tizian making it for 4v4. Goes through the vent really quick. Down goes his kicker, and Tizian probably just won the round for alternate attacks with those 2 frags. Just like that. Robin snaking in, gets a kill on lurking Sarsen. Oh, that's an interesting Molotov. Haven't seen that before, but yeah, it seems like that Molotov will be just enough for to make DenDD go for a save. The only one is Benji trying to make something out of this round. Looking for an exit kill. Could find one on Crispy.
They just want to hold on to the weapons here. Oh, it's going to be a missed shot from Benji. He will find the recover and take down Tizian to hold on to that Mach 10 if possible. But a good round from DenDD nonetheless. The force buy comes in. They do some good work. And only 2 kills coming in from aTTaX, so not going to be building up too much money. Whereas DenDD go into this round with another full, or at least a half force buy, as those pistols get dropped across. Mach 10 on Benji, AK on Robin. So a very good buy coming in from no investment whatsoever. They're going to be able to hold on to a full buy next round, while still having some good equipment this round. So still don't count them out of this round. This could still be on massively. As the nade goes in on Robin, but he's got head armor equipped. He shouldn't have too much to worry about in this round. He's got an AK-47 in hand, holding down mid. We know as soon as a few headshots come in, DenDD can be very, very potent. So it's going to come down to who can find the first frags, who can work together and get in there. This should, again, be alternate attacks, of course. 2 unarmored players, 2 players with just a Mach 10 and a Scout. Not a massive amount to play with. Still, it's better than nothing, and DenDD have worked very hard to get it. So this third round, without actually buying anything, DenDD put themselves into a good position. It's going to be Robin opening it up, takes down Oscar. That's a great opening into the round now, falling back, letting his teammates do the rest of the work. Dumas, with only a Scout to play with, just holding down in mid, making sure no one can get too aggressive. Of course, he is smoked out, but because his presence is there, it gives aTTaX something to worry about. Kicker being sprayed down there by his teammate, very close. Dumaz with the scout in hand, supporting it. Is going to be the B play coming in as Kicker holds towards Vents, just making sure no one can get in. He's been spotted out. He needs to be very careful now, as these players could overwhelm him very quickly. He's going to get one before he goes down. Finally getting taken down by Sersen, and Ekfin will double it up to take down Dumaz. Now with the rotate coming on through, there is an AK on the other side of that fence. So Robin just tagging down, trying to get some work done, and a lot of HP damage being done. However, Sersen takes down Slap for his second kill in the round. Now holding on pretty effectively. Robin getting down through that wall. Not going to work out. And Benji with the Mac 10 in hand, just hoping to get some damage done, really. The retake isn't on. They haven't got kits. Want to find these exit frags. Keep alternate attacks honest. Keep their economy weak. Robin finds himself one now, looking for some more. Ekman spotted out and taken down. And Tizian now that becomes the last man alive. He works his way into the bomb site. It's all on Robin now. 1 versus 1, but he can't do it. Tizian takes him down, wins the round for his team. And that is a huge round. But again, the economy is so low for alternate attacks. It's going to take just 1 round for DenDD to destroy their economy. And DD are going to be looking to take that round this time. No op to play with. Then it's the same over on that alternate attack side. Ekfin going with a Mac 10 here. It could be a very bad decision. He may have thought that they bought up in that last round, but they haven't. They have a full buy now.
Yeah, this could cost alternate attacks. Great round for Robin, but just wasn't enough. And again, I would say Tizian was the crucial one to win the round. This time with a clutch 1v2. Last time with a double entry on B site. Not sure why DenDD played with only one guy inside of the B site when they had 5v4 a man advantage, but they decided to do so and it cost them.
Cost them big time. However, getting 4 kills still potent. And this was looking like an A play coming out from alternate attacks. Going with that boost, hoping to split onto that A bomb site. Sersen just making sure no one gets aggressive. And now flushing his teammates into mid. There's 2 players. It's going to be Slap and Robin to hold down mid. Robin having to fall back as he's been flashed off the point. And now the execute will begin. Splitting through middle. Still 2 players on B. One needs to rotate at some point. Otherwise it's going to get dangerous. Slap still holding his position. Is going to get tagged down and fall back. However, he did do a little bit of damage through onto Crisby. About all he's going to get for his play. Now smoked out once more. It's going to be a B play. Pretty linear, however, as they've given up mid. Keeping it slow. 35 seconds remain. If anything goes wrong at this point, the round could end. Still 3 players over towards B. This is when it gets really dangerous. Someone needs to rotate at some point. Slap still holding off, and he's moving even further into the B bomb site. This is getting really dangerous now. They've opened that squeaky door. The rotate finally comes in, but it could just be a little bit too late. Ekman getting spotted out in mid. Robin trying to take him down. Benji on the site will find one before he goes down, and Slap, although he found one, he is traded out. So 3 versus 2. And the bomb goes down in the nick of time. If that rotate had come in earlier, this round would have been in the bag. In and out. And done, but it's all on Tizian now. 1 versus 3 to try and win this round for his team and keep them flawless. The enemies work around him. There's nothing he can do. He gets taken down. Slap will dispatch him. 2k in the round. That could have been really dangerous. That rotate was just too slow.
Yeah, but the attack was even slower, so it kind of was on time. Alternate attacks, there was no way that's a round you lose. DenDD only have 2 guys on the A site, no control of mid, no control of A main, squeaky whatsoever. So with the 3 guys on B and 2 guys on A, that should have been completely a round for alternate attacks. It's really hard to hold off that A split if you don't have control of A main or squeaky or whatever. Or if you lose mid control, it's just, you know, the split is just too hard to defend against. But alternate attacks, I think they were just a bit slow on that attack, and it allowed the rotation to come in and get the kills. We even saw Dumas with the flank from A main. And it's going to be a first round for DenDD. They're gonna, as you said, they won 1, and it's enough to break the economy of alternate attacks. Benji and Robin getting the double kill. Crisby and Tizian replying. Kicker with the double kill through the smoke. There's a vac moment. Sunny, of course.
I mean, a lot of the kills in that round were actually through smoke or otherwise. as well as Benji getting that kill over on the A-bomb site, straight through Squeaky, catching off guard alternate attacks. But 2 rounds on the board now, and the buy back up for alternate attacks. However, Galil's, in order to get more utility, means it'll be a weaker force of alternate attacks. They're going to be heading into another slow round, playing it safe, trying not to get caught out too early. See, the thing is, this is not what we saw from alternate attacks in the first, or the earlier part of this season. They would always play fast, they would always rush. Something has changed, something has switched in their playstyle. That means they are playing a lot slower, a lot more calculated.
Different
Has been working out.
That's it. Kazuya left the team. He was the in-game leader. That might be it. Again, they take mid control and have Sarsen really pushed out really far up the highway behind the white box. And I'm pretty sure they don't know he's there. Again, they don't have mid control. As I say that, Robin's gonna check A main, see that no one's there, and back off. Why? I'm not sure, but he backed off. We're gonna check highway, and it's going to be another A split for alternate attacks. Ekfen, I'm guessing, is going to try and fake something on the A side, but he has only 2 flashes, and it should be that easy for Ekfen. Oskarish gets to refrag on Robin. Robin goes down. Here comes Sarsen with his position. He was undercover so far. Nice flash. And Benji goes down. That was a perfect flash for Sarsen to get that kill. It's a 4v2. Damas gets a kill on Ekman. But it should be done and dusted. I think Kicker and Dumas need to save this. Exactly. This time, alternate attacks with a proper A split.
Yeah.
And defense just crumbles 4-2.
Yeah. I mean, really, there was nothing there DenDD could do. They got caught out so badly. They gave up that mid control, and so Thurston was able to work his way all the way up. And as soon as they were ready to strike, Surson just took advantage of them, finding 2 kills in positions that he shouldn't have been able to kill. And it's easy for alternate attacks. So they reset that economy of DenDD. They get back on top. Although Kicker and Dumas will save and keep on to a little bit of money, it is going to be the buy coming back out for DenDD. I think even if they had to force, they would in this situation. But 2-4 now for alternate attacks. Double that of DenDD. If they can win this round, they'll destroy the economy of DenDD, do exactly what was done to them, and then they'll get themselves back on top in this situation, get themselves into a good position. At 2-4, alternate attacks need to storm ahead now if they want to call this one a draw as opposed to a win.
And once again, bad read from Tizian. Akfen has an UMP, and that's an okay gun. But it's going to be a fast D-push through the smoke without even a flash. What the hell is this? Alternate attacks. They get demolished on the B side. Kicker with a quad kill, slapped with the one of his own. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, a bit
Let's
of
just
devastation.
go rush B and throw the round.
That's what we used to see with alternate attacks, but
Not
it's
really.
not working.
Not like this.
Guys.
Not like
Not
this.
like this. No, absolutely not. That was pretty disastrous, in fact. So, alternate attacks now have to be on a very weak buy. Let's see if they can get themselves back into this. Not going to be easy. Yeah, like you say, Kiev and Kizzy both gone. It's a massively different playstyle from alternate attacks. It's worlds different.
Yep.
And I don't know. I can't really say if it's paying off or not, because they did lose that last game. Which, I mean, DenDD is not a team that plays together a whole lot. All of the players are different primary teams. But Slap finding one kicker, another one. He's staying alive, but he will get taken down in the end by Sarsen. And the retake comes in. Robin going fast as Crispy holds in close. Molotov goes in to try and force him back, but it's not going to work out, and so DenDD in a very different position. Crispy will nade him out, and finally Robin gets that kill with a headshot, and Oskarish and Surson now have to hold off this retake. There is kits on both Dumas and Robin as the push will come forward. Grish holding off the vents, but there's no one there anymore. Robin has rotated all the way around, and he's now looking for the kill in the back. As his teammates work into the site, Robin finds another kill. Now Surson is all on his own. He will take down Robin just about. Looks for the next, but it's not going to happen until the defuse will come in. DenDD winning themselves yet another round.
Yeah, once again, alternate goes for that straight B push, and with some trouble, they actually get into the B side this time. But the retake is there. I gotta say, Robin is on fire on this cache. A few rounds before, he was alone in A main, gets the one kill with the UMP, and gets the headshot on the other player. They lost that round, but this time gets the kill through from the vents, rotates around, and even full blind gets the kill on the guy in the checker room. So Robin's aim is on point. Another round for DenDD, and it's going to be a force buy of some kind for alternate attacks. Whoa, what an opening from Crisby. Okay, Crisby with the double headshot from the Deagle. I did not see that coming, and just like that, alternate attacks have a 2-man advantage and the B site under their control. What the hell was that?
I mean, that's just classic, isn't it? Crispy comes in, Deagle in hand, wrecks the enemies, and now he's coming in for more. He's going to find Robin as well. That's a headshot again, and Slap now the last man alive. 1 versus 4. This wasn't even a buy with armor. All they had was a couple of Deagles, a Tech 9, really not much to play with, and somehow this is an absolute stomp. Slap finds himself the last man alive versus 4. And if he's even able to save in this situation, I'll be somewhat surprised. He hasn't got a kit. He can't really go for a ninja. There's not much he can do in this spot. He's going to be looking for exits, but nothing coming his way. And he's going to be peeked out by Crisby, who sees him, hits his head. He can't quite finish him off. Slap staying alive. Crisby just tags away the box he's hiding behind. Not going to happen. They let Slap survive this one. But again, alternate attacks absolutely wreck that round. And it's just going back and forward now.
I mean, if Crisby can repeat that, how much? 5 more times? 6 more times? Then aTTaX will win this half 11-4, I promise you. I mean, that was insane by Crisby. Only Deagle, no Kevlar, and he gets a double headshot, goes back, gets another one on Robin, who was once again rotating through vents. And just like that, aTTaX win the round. Tizian will spot them trying to go for the boost. He's going to nade and Molotov the position. Slap and Robin still playing close mid, so if aTTaX goes for the mid take, it should be quite difficult for DenDD to hold it.
Robin and Slap both working together in this one. Got an M4 to play with, but Tizian's going to spot out Robin, takes him straight down. And this 3-man mid setup has been weakened already. Tizian just checking close, making sure there's no one else trying to play him out, and it's going to pay off. Slap just hoping someone's going to look at him, hoping someone's going to take a cheeky peek, but it's not going to work. Surson almost getting taken down there. The timing was off, but Slap will find the kill onto Tizian, so leaving this now in a 4 versus 4 and falling back is all he really has to do. Crispy is making sure he can't escape without a good bit of fight in him. They know exactly where he is. He is still holding the vents, and they know that because they have that player behind in Crisby, making sure he can't drop down. So this is really bad for Slap. And there's no way out of this situation for him. Oskarish finds Dumaz, and no kill comes. Ekvan takes down Slap. Finally, 1 kill will come back in from Kicker on the FAMAS, but 2 versus 3. And this B-bomb site is, nice to say, under threat. Now those remaining 2 players are in trouble. Kicker full flashed, and the bomb makes its way all the way over to the B-bomb site. So, the plant will go down with 8 seconds remaining, and a 6th round looking very likely for alternate attacks. Only 2 players left to contend with. Crisby on site box as Kicker works his way in. If he'd found a kill there, they may have gone for this, but I don't think they are going to go for this retake. The save call should come in any time now. Surson just making sure no one can peek on upper. No one is getting anything done. Ekvan will go down. It looks like they're still going for this one. They have, of course, got a kit, and Crispy falls as well. Now it's all on Surson. 1 versus 2. Although the bomb is planted for him, he needs to get these kills, but it's too late. They haven't got time to go for this one. Surson staying alive. He will go down in the end. Or is dropped, but 6 rounds on board for alternate attacks.
I mean, if you replay that round, we could find multiple mistakes on both sides. Not sure what the hell was that. Tizian gets a nice kill on mid, and then they know one guy is in vents. It's pretty clear that he's in vents. The guy from aTTaX runs around, so he pretty much announces it's going to be a B attack. And then the guy from DenDD with the AWP goes aggressive from Checkers room.
Yeah, so not the
That's
best
how
round
to
in the
play
world.
Counter-Strike 101 right there. But it is what it is. aTTaX will win the round, 6-4. DenDD, I think they saved these ops from the last round. So it's going to be Dumaz and Benji back on the AWPs. Robin, although, has only a Deagle, and he's been instrumental for DenDD in some of these rounds. And we'll see how that pans out. Benji could be in trouble if they go out Squeaky, because he's the only one with an AWP on the A site and there's no help near him.
Yeah, 3 players dual bursting onto him. He's going to be in serious trouble. There is, of course, the push coming in from Slap. Benji will open up, but he gets taken straight down. And Slap going aggressive, not going to work out. Tizian takes him down. They've spotted a player in Connector, and so now the bomb goes down at a 4 versus 3 situation. This is very difficult to win for DenDD as they're going for this retake 3 versus 4. And aTTaX looks set to take themselves a 7th round into this game as the retake is aborted. No chance, no wins. Robin has a deagle. He's the man trying to get some work done, but no one's peeking him. No one's giving him any opportunities to win, and so nothing's going to come of it. Another round 1 by aTTaX. Oh, nice shot.
Robin trying to make something done with that deagle. Gets denied. Tizian hunting for the kills. He spotted ahead. Wins the duel against Kicker, so it's going to be only Dumaz saving this AWP for the 3rd time in a row now. Great for him, but his team is losing the rounds. Their economy is quite broken, so probably an eco round incoming from DenDD. I like the idea from aTTaX. They go 2 guys on mid throwing smokes, molotovs, and all sorts of nades. They get the attention towards mid, and then the 3 guys from Squeaky run out, get the kill on A, and get the bomb site. And that was exactly what happened. Nice round from aTTaX. Like I said, DenDD on an eco, some upgraded pistols, and an AWP on Dumaz. So he decided to put that to use on the A site, peeking towards A main. Unluckily for him, there was no one there. Instead,
Benji
aTTaX
holding towards middle, just hoping no one's going to peek him because he's only got a deagle to play with. It's looking like a B play. There are 3 players on the B bomb site. There's been no probing, no aggression. aTTaX really don't know what's going on, and so they're just going to have to risk it, gamble, go for that B bomb site. They know they're playing up against a slightly weakened opponent, as they only managed to save that 1 AWP onto Dumaz. But he is over towards the A bomb site, so these 3 players have a lot to do. It's not going to be any kills coming in from Robin as Ekman takes him down, and they're pushing into the bomb site. Little Pit goes down. That's Kicker dead, and Slap the next man to fall. It's all going badly, and the remaining 2 players just wanting to save those weapons. Dumaz. I just called him Dumb by accident. It's because his name's Dums instead of Dumaz. Anyway, he's holding onto that AWP over on the A bomb site. Benji just holding for exits, making sure no one can get away, or at least trying to recover himself a weapon while still holding onto that armor, so that DenDD can get a bye into the next round. The economy is weak, but it is enough to get themselves a bye next round. Dumaz has to hold onto that AWP. That's absolutely key. Benji going to get taken down without a kill to his name, and they are hunting down Dumaz like the plague. He's going to be found and taken down. There it is. The kill comes in. Dumaz falls, and 4-8 is the score.
You just called the guy dumb.
Yeah,
and then you explained that you did it because his name is dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name's Dumaz.
Herald
it's
in a
written.
nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be another round for aTTaX. This time it was a B site. Good anti-eco, and they even get the AWP out of Dumaz's hands. So no AWP for him this time. DenDD switching it up, going aggressive in the A main. There's 3 guys to find. They get the 2 kills and back off. So a nice trade from DenDD.
Yeah, Slap in position to take down Crispy, trying to get a refrag in. So it's a 2 versus 4 going into the last couple of rounds of this half, and looking pretty good. Ekman, however, will find himself a kill over onto that B bomb site, so this opens it up a little bit. He's going to be looking for a bit more. Benji needs to be careful here. If Ekman had pushed through DT, there would have been a kill to be found as the bomb now does arrive. Bomb going to be looking to go down, but this kill could be key. Oh, the timing is just off. Benji with the AWP being a little bit careful. Slap working away towards CT. Ekman spots him, takes him straight down, and despite a great start to this round, it's now starting to go downhill. Dumaz going to get taken down as well, and now it's all on Benji, the lone AWPer. He knows where 1 is. He's going to take that kill. Now Tizian has to try and win this one for his team. Almost getting taken down there. It was very, very close. No, it's not where he is. It's going to be on top of the box. Tizian takes down Benji, and despite having a 2-man advantage, Ekvan evens that one out massively and wins this round for his team. Alternate aTTaX, 9 rounds now, looking to take 11-4.
Yeah, that round was all Ekvan. I mean, his team was in disadvantage, and then he goes for that play on the B side, pushes through the smoke without a flash, without anything, and gets a straight headshot on the guy on the B side, and then holding off this retake pretty much all on his own. Tizian should have covered him better, but wins the 1v1 in the end. Wins the round for alternate aTTaX. It's 9-4, 2 rounds to go, and DenDD have 0 to no money. Little to no money. Well, that 0 to none made nonsense. But, as I said, UMP upgraded pistols and that's it. They're gonna stack the B sites. And they might be correct. Let's see what alternate aTTaX decide to do. Ekvan will be patient, waiting in front of the B side, gets the kill and gets the info that at least one guy is... One more guy is at the B side, and that's Robin. And even though they knew that, Robin goes aggressive and gets another kill.
Yeah, Cerns in there finds the kill onto Slap, but a bit of a meltdown from Crisby over towards that B bomb site. Should have really found that kill. And there's only one player surviving on that A bomb site. Rotate is coming in, so alternate aTTaX do need to be somewhat quick here to take down Benji and get onto this site. He has got a deagle in hand. Molotovs go down. The execute is on Cerzen getting taken down. Oscarish should have been there to support his teammate, but the refrag comes in now. It's all Oscarish, 1 versus 2, with a bomb plant in place. But he can't really get out of position. He has got some utility to work with as the flash goes down. He has a smoke as well, but Robin on an AK. Very low on HP. Going to be able to tag down Oscarish, but that's disastrous. Now Robin is so low, anything could kill him, and that's going to be it. Oscarish 1 versus 2 clutch for a 3k in the round and 10 rounds on the board for alternate aTTaX. The buy will come in from DenDD, but that is a great way to shut them down.
Yeah, I mean, alternate aTTaX, they're leading 10-4, but the fact is, a lot of these rounds came to a 1v1, and pretty much all of them were won by alternate aTTaX, so unlucky for DenDD, and they're saying enough of it. We're gonna go for a triple up setup. Why not? 1 up on mid, 1 on A, 1 on B. Shut them down. That's the idea. I'm guessing Slap is passively holding mid with an AWP. Shouldn't be peeking here for... Yeah, exactly. Shouldn't be peeking for the boost. And that's exactly where Saracen is, but there we go. Another AWP in A main. Gets the kill. That's...
Benji being aggressive takes down Tizian with a massive kill, leaving it a 3 versus... 2 versus 4. As the frags come through, Kicker with one of the only rifles is going to take himself a nice easy kill. Robin now with the AWP in hand has to be very careful, but he's going to spot one out now, falling back, goes into Squeaky. Luckily Benji's in position to take down Oscarish. Looking like it's going to be a 5-10 half in favour of DenDD. Pardon me, in favour of alternate aTTaX, but DenDD at least taking themselves the last round. Now this pistol is very important. If alternate aTTaX can take this pistol round, they will run away with this game, but DenDD, if they want to get back into this game, this pistol is key.
Exactly. And we saw what DenDD can do on their T side on Cobble. So if they can repeat some of it here on Cash, this is quite doable, even though they have only 5 rounds after the first half. Kicker, once again, top fragging for his team. Was one of the best players for DenDD on Cobble and showing it once again here on Cash. On the other side, it's Crisby with 10. Well, he's splitting that first place with a couple of teammates, and top fragger is Ekvan. So, yeah, I would definitely agree. Crisby and Ekvan were crucial in some of the rounds alternate aTTaX won. 10-5, second half, 4 Kevlars, defuse, and 2 flashes on the CT side. On the other side, we have Dumas with some utility and 4 Glocks with Kevlars. So, seems like a rinse and repeat. Seems like the same or a similar idea that DenDD had, alternate aTTaX had on their T pistol. It's going to be an A attack.
Yeah, it is going to be the A hit coming in from DenDD. It's Tizian to hold down mid. He's going to spot out 2 players at least, but not the third. He needs to be careful here. If he gets taken down, it's going to weaken their defense. And Slap going aggressive, trying to take him down. Finally does get that kill. Now Slap looking for more. Surzen boosted in mid, will take down Slap, and now the attack goes over towards A. The retake has come in, and the bomb planted for A main. There is a little bit of utility, and there's a kit and 2 flashes on Crispy, but that's all they have to play with. Robin in Squeak, and this is a very difficult retake to win. Kicker going for the full flank all the way around through mid, but all 4 players pushing in together, working as a unit. Benji finding one with the Glock in hand, looking for the second. He's going to find it. Ekfin, the last man alive now, 1 versus 2, and he's been flanked. So 6 rounds for DenDD. They're going to get themselves back into this game.
Crispy was quite a believer right there. I mean, 3 T's alive. He went for the straight defuse without the smoke. He really believed in his teammates that they can hold off the T's, but they can't. And it's a round for DenDD, another pistol round for them. aTTaX, even though they have a lead, they're gonna go for a force buy. Something I would reconsider if I was on the CT side, but hey, they're playing the Razer Rising Stars League, not me. So they're gonna force buy Oscarish on a scout, the others on the Eagles. So let's see if Crispy can repeat some of it that he had on the T side. Sarsen in trouble here. He's gonna get flashed by his teammate. Goes around the box, doesn't find a kill on Slap. Dumez finds one instead. Tizian is the next one in the line. Whoa, nice shot. Let's see if they can kill Slap. Yes, they can. Gets killed through the box, but all that time, DenDD went for the B side, got the bomb plant, and now it's a 2v3 retake. Not sure Tizian and Oscarish can pull this one off.
There's low HP across the board. This is a very difficult round to win. Tizian has been spotted out. He's been tagged up a little bit. He's going to put the flash through, but luckily there's a player in full support. Oscarish going to get nothing, and Tizian will retreat with that armor to hold on to a Mac 10. That's about all that will be retrieved from this round. So alternate attacks losing yet another round with the force buy in play. They're going to have to eco this next round completely, and will have nothing to play with. That being said, we know that they are strong on that CT side, so they're going to have to do some work in this one to get back into it. The pause has come in, Mr. Switch.
Yep. I'm wondering if it's tactical or technical. Definitely technical, as Slap drops from the server. So waiting for him to come back. But DenDD winning the 2 rounds and probably this one to make it a 3 in the second half. It's only Tizian. He dropped his deagle he saved from the last round to Sarsen, and we'll be rocking with that Mac 10 he has. He picked up. But all in all, should be another easy round for DenDD in an anti-eco.
Been a bit of a slow game so far. Alternate attacks taking their T side a lot slower than DenDD seemed to.
Yep.
However, it did work out for them. Now alternate attacks have to prove they can do the same thing over on that CT side. So the player is back in. Slap has rejoined the server, and DenDD looking to continue what they've been doing. Will be AKs across the board, playing it safe with just Robin on the UMP. We know he's potent with the weapon, so he's going to have to pull something out of the bag now. As alternate attacks, just pistols. Tizian, of course, is on the Mac 10. He's throwing the deagle over to Surzen. Going to have to see if he can pull that one off.
Yep. Match still paused, but we'll be live anytime now. And yep, as I say that, we go live. Oscarish bought a smoke. Not sure what that's for, but we'll see where he goes with that smoke. Only a Mac 10 Keller on Tizian to work with. This should be another round for DenDD. An interesting play. Triple guy, 3 guys in the sandbags, and they get a kill. I'm pretty sure Robin did not see that coming, and now they get a headshot on Slap, but Kicker replies with a double kill of his own. And all of a sudden, alternate attacks flee from the A site.
Kicker quite happy to just click on heads when they come to him. Dumas now pushing forward just to make sure no one is lurking around. Will be a save coming in from Surzen holding onto a deagle, but it's not really much to play with this Kicker. Just make sure there's no one behind. Tizian going to go down in the smoke as Kicker gets the perfect crosshair placement on Benji, dealing with Crispy, takes him down. Absolutely no trouble at all. And now the last man alive, Surzen. with just a deagle in hand to play with. Looking for himself a kill, but it's not going to happen. Dumas takes him down, and so many headshots this round. They are hard to count. Going to be DenDD up onto 8 rounds, and alternate attacks onto the bye.
Yep, this will be the first full buy round for alternate attacks on their city side, so let's see what they bring. A weak buy, somewhat weak buy, no defuse kits. FAMAS on Crispy, no AWPs, so let's see what they can do. It's going to be straight A rush from DenDD.
Absolute destruction on the A bomb site.
It works
It's gonna
just
be
as
a 2K.
well. It works just as well as that B rush alternate attacks had. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's the same concept, isn't it?
Yep.
Just absolute destruction. If you rush through a smoke, chances are it's not going to end too well. And DenDD, actually, the economy is not massive for them. There is, of course, Benji with a little bit of money, but apart from that, DenDD are struggling. So if alternate attacks can win a consecutive round, they put themselves in a great spot to go further in this game. Of course, 11 rounds on the board thanks to their very strong first half, and they're looking very confident to go into this next. It's going to be a 2-1-2 setup. Pretty simple, pretty basic stuff. And DenDD shouldn't have too much trouble working around that. No AWPs to play with, so Surzen in mid just has to play with the AK-47 that he did recover. Of course, one shot is all you need with an AK, and you can kill the enemy. Don't know if you knew that, Switch, but that's how it works.
Yeah, pretty sure I knew that, but thanks for the tip.
You might not have.
A slow round from DenDD.
Again. They like to play it slow, calculated. And when we saw what happened when they went fast last round, it didn't end well. They got shut down. And Crispy and Tizian walked away with the big old grin on their face.
It's one
But
thing
this
going
time-
fast, the other thing is going berserk through the smoke.
Yeah, of course. I mean, playing fast tactically and rushing through a smoke are, of course, two different things. But 40 seconds remain in the round, and they haven't made any headway towards a site. It's going to be a B play with crisscross smokes in mid. Ekvan is on his own, and the other man is over behind the box, so he has to defend this one well. Ekvan not going to get anything, as Oskarish will find one. The rotate now coming in. It's 2 kills in favour of DenDD. The cross has been made, the bomb is being planted, and the 2 remaining CT players are flanking the vents. And this is not looking like a good round for alternate attacks. Robin takes down Surzen. The vents players, they're saying no. 2 players alive, 4 alternate attacks are out of there. They're not playing this one. And again, I don't like that setup. Why you would be playing behind box when you felt no aggression, I just don't know. I mean, he was playing the entire round. If you've got an AWP and you're watching down B, happy days, that's fair enough. But just not a really good round, to be honest. Alternate attacks not playing together there.
Yeah, true, but they had some kind of a setup there. And Oskarish, he got flashed in by his teammate from site or headshot. The thing is, they were like second or 2 late. If that flash came in second or 2 earlier, I'm pretty sure Oskarish gets a double or triple kill there. But they missed their timing. The rotation was quite far away because they were pushing the A main as a response to losing mid, and there you go. DenDD with good timing and reading the situation properly, go for the B site, get all the kills, and in the round, Slap will play with that commando gun that Magisk likes to play with. You can also kill people with 1 bullet. Did you know that?
I did. Did you know that the AUG is the most accurate gun in the game when it's scoped in? More accurate than the AWP.
Isn't the commando...
No, the AUG.
Isn't the commando the only gun in the game that has 100% accuracy with the first bullet? Pretty sure.
I hate to spoil your party, but there's no such thing as a commando.
Well, the SG whatever gun.
No, it's the AUG. The AUG is the accurate gun. The SG, I'm afraid, is not. I'm sorry to spoil your fun. Anyway, 9-11 is on the board, and DenDD clawing their way back into this. It's looking like it is going to be an A play. Last time they went A, they were swiftly dispatched and sent home. A bit of a fake over towards B. Nice nade going in there onto Oskarish. Going to take him down to 77 HP, and the push finally now arriving over towards A. is going to be just Tizian and Crisby to defend this one. A little bit of help from Serzen over towards mid as he rotates in. Get that smoke down over on that A-bomb site. The push has arrived now, and this is when it gets dangerous. Tizian in a great position. They've not spotted him out. Benji going to get tagged up. No frag coming in yet, and this is not looking good. Crispy finally gets one in his favour. Robin will return it with a double kill from mid, and that is a massive play now. 3 versus 3 as the retake looks to come on in. Serzen goes down through the smoke, and Benji, with a big grin on his face, will walk away from that situation very happy. DenDD look to take themselves a 10th round, one step closer to equalising this one out. And instead of DenDD allowing alternate attacks to get to match point as it was to them, they're holding on alternate attacks on only 11 rounds, ecoing once again.
Yeah, and there you go. Robin displays how you should do an A split. His team goes for the A site. He has a perfect timing, gets the double kill, clears the site all the way from mid, backs off, goes around in order to stop any possible retake from alternate attacks, and that's it. Then they win the 10th round. Both teams struggling to keep mid control. Alternate attacks on their city side, and definitely DenDD on their city side. So, free mid control for T's, everyone. DenDD on 5 AKs saved M4s on Ekfen and Oscarish for alternate attacks, but that's pretty much it. So let's see what they can do, the two of them. Seems like one of the guns is going to go aggressive in... Oh, that's actually 2 pistols. Not sure what they can do in Squeaky, but here we go. They can get a kill. Tizian gets a kill. Slap dropped one of the M4s, so that's good for DenDD. Another gun goes down. Robin takes the kill. It's the B site that it's wide open, and it's all on Crisby, Tizian, and Syrson. They have the 2 guns. They can save that, but that's pretty much it. It's going to be 11-11.
Yeah, those 2 guns not really having an effect in this round. Tizian does find himself a kill, but that's about it.
None.
And so, those 3 players holding onto their weapons. Again, not a great round for alternate attacks. They didn't have too much to play with, but the weapons they did have, they should have been putting to use. Oscarish and Ekfen doing nothing, just going down. Pointing round once more, and it's going to be 11-11. Equalised out now by DenDD. They've come from 5-10 to equalise this one out. Looking very strong. Being going down as Robin looks to stop the saves coming in. Just Crispy and Serzen left. They have got guns, but they're being hunted like dogs. And Serzen will be found.
Yep, this time only the one gun saved. I mean, you can go save your guns round after round. It's something similar that Dumas was doing on his CT side, but your team is losing rounds and you need to make something happen. They're gonna go for a full buy once again. It's going to be 4 M4s and a FAMAS. Seems like they wanna put 2 guys to mid this time and stop any mid takes DenDD throws at them. But DenDD switches it up, and seems like they'll go for a fast B take instead.
Yeah, so not going too well. Slap working his way in. B bomb site under attack. It's going to be Robin and Slap absolutely decimating this site now. Just 3 players remain to try and fend this one off. Crispy, Tizian, and Serzen, the last alive, just holding onto their weapons as DenDD once again roll through. They're going to have to wait for the bomb to blow up. Not going well for alternate attacks. Nothing they do seems to be working at this point. Again, they're not going to be able to do anything. No kills, no nothing. However, if they can save these weapons, they'll go into the next round with something to play with, but it's not looking like it's working out for them. DenDD will take a 12th round and take the lead for the first time this game, which is pretty impressive, but, I mean, they need to win. They really do.
I mean, so far it looks like DenDD is closer to 3 points than alternate attacks is to 1. They're gonna try and save their guns once again. Kicker drops one of them, but Crisby and Tizian are looking fine. Yeah, they're gonna save. DenDD, I mean, once again, playing to their strengths. Just one Molotov into the B site, one flash, go in, get the headshot, and that's exactly what happened. Slab gets a headshot, and Kicker, I think, gets another one, and that's it. They win the round. aTTaX, they had two guys on mid. They tried to counter anything that DenDD was presenting in the previous rounds, but DenDD with the correct read, going for the B site, winning the round. Sarson giving his team opening. This time it was aTTaX going aggressive towards the B site. And there we go, an entry kill. Good situation for Alternate.
Certainly is. But DenDD have come back from worse, so let's see if they're going to be able to get themselves back into this one. All it takes is a couple swift headshots, and they're looking good all over again. Whether play towards mid is about all that's going on. DenDD just playing again slow. A minute left on the clock, and it's looking like maybe an A play coming through as the bomb slowly works its way over there, grinding through like a little steamroller. It's going to be mid as well. A big influence on this round. Oskarish is the only man holding towards mid. He's going to have to hold off pretty effectively as the push now comes in. Dumaz, the point man, going to be looking for a kill, but 45 seconds now left on the clock, and at some point they have to push. They have to get themselves into this A bomb site. Be Tizian and Surzen to hold on A, and the smokes now will rain down. Surzen misses his first shot, looking for the repeat, not going to work out for him. He was given a shot there, he was granted one. Slap opens it up, takes down Oskarish, and Crispy now looking for the repeat. He's going to find it, one frag, two frags come in, and now the hold on the site has to be effective. It's going to be Tizian finding just one, and Dumaz 1 versus 2 to try and win this round for his team. He's not going to be able to do it. Ekman takes him down, and that is the round in the bag for aTTaX 12-12.
Yeah, it was looking good for DenDD, but then Crispy comes in, gets a double kill. Tizian holds just good enough on the A side, gets the one kill, and then Ekman with a nice Molotov and spray through the smoke to get the last kill on Dumaz, and it's 12-12. aTTaX equalize, but they're entering dangerous waters because DenDD has a lot of money on some of their players, as we see Dumaz and Kicker only on 1k each. But on the other side, aTTaX, they just won the round. If they lose this one, they're gonna be in trouble. AWP on Sarson once again towards B, but will get denied by a smoke and a Molotov from Robin, as he gets map control in front of B site.
I mean, if DenDD can win this round, reset aTTaX, could be absolutely huge, and it probably will mean the game going to them. Taking 13 resets aTTaX economy. Of course, they haven't got a massive amount in the coffers already. Could be DenDD's golden ticket to the chocolate factory. However, 3 players over towards B. Ekman spots nothing, so Crispy going to head back off, go towards mid. And this could be huge, but Surzen in a great position, could do some damage. He's going to spot one, takes down Kicker, and that's the opening frag that they needed. Surzen now backing off. Robin was a second away from finding a frag there. Smoke goes down to zone out the players. Ekman is still alive on the site. There's one man on upper, that's Crispy. Surzen over towards CT now. They push, finally getting themselves into the bomb site. Still alive is Ekman, not for long. Gets taken down. Tizian gets one through the smoke. His slap will fall, and a 3 versus 4. aTTaX are maintaining control of this situation, falling back. Benji holding the behind, making sure that Oskarish doesn't get away with anything here. The flash will go through. Oskarish will push on in. Benji just holding down his position. You've got Dumaz on the bomb site. Still coming in just yet. Fire there as Benji. Dumaz gets 2, evening this one out. Benji makes it a 3rd, and now Crispy the last man alive. But Benji has to clutch it, and he will. There it is. Benji comes in, finding the kill, and DenDD, they find the reset. aTTaX in serious trouble now.
Yep, great round for DenDD. They went for that big control. As you said, aTTaX, they went for that play with the flash to check if there's anyone in front of B. Didn't see anyone. Sarson gets the kill after that, but the smokes are already there. One smoke for the CT, and all of a sudden it's Ekman all alone in the B side. He gets overrun, and then the retake 4v3 just gets denied by Benji and Dumaz, and just like that, 13-12 for DenDD. As we previously said, aTTaX losing that round means they're on an eco, and won't look pretty. Whoa, Slap with a nice headshots on Frisbee from Highway. Brings
But
his
look at this
team
position.
advantage.
Tizian, he's actually got himself in behind enemy lines with a deagle and armor in hand. We know he can do damage if he's given the opportunity. But so far, no opportunity presents itself. He's going to work his way in behind mid, and this could be really dangerous if he finds anything here. And he will. There's one. Looking for the second. Not quite going to find it. A Slap just get to safety, but he does get taken down in the end. So 2 versus 3 now in effect. Robin will finally get that kill back to leave it a 2 versus 2, and the remaining players have no armor. But they have to recover the bomb on the side of DenDD. That bomb is down in mid, and the rotate's been allowed. Ekvan has worked his way over. Of course, no armor to play with, so Robin going to be somewhat in danger as he works his way out. Smoke going down on Ekvan's position to isolate Oscarish over in sandbags. The tap's coming in from Dumas, but he's missing. Finally gets that shot through, and Ekvan, 17 HP, will get shut down. So 14 rounds on the board for DenDD. They are looking now to win this game. Alternate Attacks not going to have the strongest buy in this round, but they are at least going to have a buy, as DenDD will be 1 round closer to win.
Yep. Some trouble for DenDD on that round. Tizian making it work with a nice lurk through A main. But all in all, DenDD win the round. Alternate Attacks, it's still not great. They do have an AWP, but it's 3 FAMASs and an M4 on Tizian. No defuse kits and some nades. Sarsen finds an opening kill, gets the kill on Benji, makes it a 5v4. Definitely great for Alternate Attacks considering the guns and utility they have. Slap looking to make something work from mid. Tizian is there on Highway together with Frisbee, so let's see if Slap can make something work. Robin goes to the boost, and just like that, Slap and Kicker get the kills, and 2 guys on Highway fall. It's back to a 3v3. I don't know. I'm not sure why they were so aggressive when they had an advantage, but they give DenDD a chance.
Well, you got to remember, it is still Alternate Attacks.
Yeah, true.
They still love being aggressive. Are giving respect to DenDD, but obviously not enough. Oscarish working around mid. They don't know anything about where this team is. Sarsen with the AWP, he is going to miss his shot, and that gives an opportunity now to DenDD to win this round. And they sorely need to. Robin is a man in mid. He's going to have to face off against an AWP, but he wins the fight. Sarsen goes down, and now it's all on Oscarish to hold off this A hit, but he can't do it. They've already crossed. He will take down Robin, leaving it a 2 versus 2. But the bomb has made its way onto the bomb site. Oscarish waiting for the flash to come in from Ekvan. There it is. It's going to go in. He's going to get himself into the bomb site. He finds Dumas, and it's now all on Kicker. He had a massive first game. Can he make this the clutch to win the game, to get themselves onto match point? They've tapped the diffuser. No defuse. So this is a 10-second defuse. He's not peeking it. And he's going to go down in the end. Kicker not going to be able to clutch that. Alternate Attacks take 13 rounds.
He had a Molotov on him, so he could have tried with that. On the other hand, what's with the bomb plant from his teammate? Why is it planted there? Not sure, but Alternate Attacks win the round. Even though they were aggressive and not needed, they scramble around. It's going to be 14-13. But once again, they are pretty much in the same position they were a couple rounds before. They won a round, but if they lose this one with the current score, I think it would be GG at that point, but let's see it. Oscarish is going to get flashed by his teammate Ekvan to check what's happening in front of the B site. Doesn't see anyone as they back off. Seems like DenDD want to go for mid control once again.
Yeah, and it's worked out so far for them. The question is, can they win this round out? Double Molotov goes in. That's a bit of a waste from Ekvan. However, there is a player close. That's Robin. He's going to be playing the angle. It's not going to work out for him. He goes down, so 4 versus 5 now in favour of Alternate Attacks. They're not going to get the kill on the peeking player of Tizian over towards mid. And all 4 players are now in mid, sandwiched in. And they have to go somewhere. If they don't, they're all going to die. But they may be looking at this B bomb site. Ekvan gets flashed by his own teammate there, but he's in a perfect position. Playing from Lungy, Kicker takes him straight down. Luckily, Oscarish is in for the retake. Tizian finds one. Kicker will find his way back in, and it's 3 versus 2 on that bomb site. Benji turns it into a 2 versus 2, but both remaining players are so low that they cannot take any risks here. Kicker may even burn to death. He will. Bomb does go down, but Benji, 1 HP and a dream. He has nothing to play with but an AK-47. The enemies have everything, and they're going to take him down. Crispy nades him to death, and that's 14-14 for alternate attacks. Not enough money on the board for DenDD to buy. They are going to go for it anyway, I expect.
Should be just enough with the bomb plant. Yeah, they could get a couple of AKs and Galils, Tech 9s if they want some more utility. Exactly like that. Robin buys Tech 9 and the bombs, 2 EMPs, 2 AK-47s. On the other side, alternate attacks with a way better buy, but their bank is not great either, with only 2 guys surviving. Once again, a slow round from DenDD. Considering the guns they have, I wouldn't go for mid because they, apart from the 2 AKs, they don't have the best weapon to go for that mid take, and they're gonna try and do the similar stuff that alternate attacks did. Go fake the mid take and push through the squeaky. Let's see if this works for them.
Yeah, Crispy in perfect position to shut them down. Will find himself 2 kills to equalise this one back out, but it's still a 3 versus 3. The bomb is going to be getting itself onto the site, and so the retake will have to come in. Slap finds himself Sersen. He will be traded up by Ekfin, so back into this round are alternate attacks. Spamming through that smoke. Benji is very, very low, but it's not going to work out. So Benji and Dumas now have to hold on to this bomb site versus Oscarish and Ekfin unless they want to forfeit match point. This is a very key round. Dumas is spotted, but he finds the kill nonetheless. Now Oscarish, the last man alive. Finally, DenDD get themselves onto match point. And alternate attacks not going to be able to afford buy into this round. Very little money across the board.
Yep. We mentioned it a couple of times, alternate attacks could be reset, and they got reset in the worst possible moment. It's a match point for DenDD. DenDD looking to take all 3 points from this matchup against alternate. Did not see this coming, but hey, one more round, and they definitely will do it. MP9, UMP, FMS, that's the best they have on the side of the CTs. 4 AKs and an M4 for DenDD. They're gonna go slow once again. Dumas finds Tizian trying to go aggressive in Squeaky and make something work. He's gonna get taken down. Early advantage for DenDD. Seems like they're
looking like they want to win this one.
3 points, yep.
Then again, could, of course, go to overtime. Sersen does get flashed in. Dumas going to be tagged up. And they're chasing it down. Sersen wants this kill badly, and he could pay the iron price for that. He's going to be still chasing this one down. Dumas is up close and personal, but he's going to get the kill. Sersen takes down Dumas, leaves it in the 4 versus 4, but the push is on B. Robin opens it up, takes down Ekfin. The last man over there is Oscar. He has to defend, but he can't. He's been smoked out. There's nothing he can do. 4 versus 3 in a retake. And I don't actually think we've seen very many successful retakes at all this game so far. Yeah, not been too good on that CT side for either team. This is still on 3 versus 4. Alternate attacks have to do something incredible here. Robin going to be completely in the open. They don't even kill him. How do they not? Oh, good lord. DenDD are going to win the game 16-14. And in such fashion indeed.
You just
I
lost
have
it.
been heralded.
Yep,